Welcome to Andy's Garage. I'm Andy Phillips. Today we're going to be talking about how to change out the fuel pressure regulator on a Pontiac Fiero GT. And keep in mind though, for this video, pretty much I'm assuming that you've already removed the fuel rail from your vehicle. In the event that you're still trying to figure out how to remove that, please check out my video on how to remove the upper intake plenum via the link above. That'll show you how to basically get it to the point to where you can reach the fuel pressure regulator without removing the fuel rail. I've removed mine because I'm doing some additional work, so that's how we're going to be covering it in this video. So let's get started. Okay, to start with, there's actually 6 of these. These are Tamper Proof Torx bolts that are holding this in, and what you're going to need a size T10 bit to remove those, but you need to make sure that it's actually a Tamper Proof Torx bit, because it'll have the little hole in the middle which kind of fits over that like a key. So you're going to need to get that, remove these 6, and that'll then remove this cover so we can then get to the actual fuel pressure regulator. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, you can see this fuel pressure regulator is in bad shape and definitely needs to be replaced. So that's what we're going to do. So here's the one here that we're removing, and then here's the new one that's going in. You can see the difference here. So there they are side by side. Go ahead and we'll put this in. You want to make sure that you match up these holes. Match them up here with the actual screw holes there, and then same with this. We're going to go ahead and match that as well. Get that in place, and then we'll go ahead and start putting the bolts in, and then that'll pretty much get that in place. You want to make sure that the vacuum line input here is facing opposite of where the fuel line is on this side. So if you're looking at the engine, this would be facing towards the back of the, towards the rear window of the car. Okay, you want to pretty much just hand tighten these. You don't want to over tighten them because you can strip them. So just go over them and just hand tighten them, make sure they're nice and secure. And that's pretty much it. Okay, well that pretty much wraps it up for today as far as covering how to change out the fuel pressure regulator on a Pontiac Fiero GT. Please send any questions, any comments, as mentioned at the beginning of the video. If you need any assistance as far as accessing the fuel rail to get to the fuel pressure regulator, please check out my video on how to remove the upper intake plenum, and that'll show you how to get to that point via the link that was shown at the beginning or via the actual thumbnail shown here on the screen. And as always, we thank you for your support. Please send any questions, any comments. I would appreciate it if you would like this video, subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you next time.